Welcome back to the Buffalo Bulls Dynasty. This matchup has been a long time coming. It's number 1 Syracuse and number 21 Buffalo. It is the battle for New York. Winning our last 2 games has put us back inside the top 25. We now hope to compete for the ACC title. And being in the same division as Syracuse, only one team will have a chance to make it that far. And this is a really impressive roster. I've seen how well they've recruited in recent years. They've won some big-time battles against us. They have one of the best defensive players in all of college football in Thomas McCartney. And first-year starting quarterback Thomas Calcaterra has 17 touchdowns with no interceptions. They are the total package with difference-making skill players and defensive standouts. Syracuse deserves to be the number 1 ranked team right now. Statistically, there isn't a lot that separates these two teams, but you do have to give Syracuse the edge defensively. And when it comes to recruiting, this is a very big week for us. We have number 2 prospect in the country, David Hutton, a defensive tackle who will be visiting this week. And if we can't get him to commit during this visit, he is likely going to West Virginia. Syracuse is putting in another very good recruiting year, and that's partially because they've gotten 2 of our top targets in the secondary. So the rivalry for this team has already been brewing off the field, and now it's finally time to collide on the field here at a packed UB Stadium. This might be the biggest home game we've played ever in the series. And Syracuse is up first from the 5. This is taken up to the 20-yard line. And here comes Thomas Calcaterra with this Syracuse offense. 17 touchdown passes and no interceptions on the year. The Orange spread the defense, and on first down, it's a quick throw, hauled in for a gain of 7. And they hurry to the line on 2nd and 3. Deep play action, and the pass is intercepted! First of the year for Calcaterra, Devontae Carrion. They were trying to stretch the field on this play, and Carrion picks up his 2nd interception on the season. He was the starter in week 1, then was demoted and reintroduced as the starter just a couple weeks ago, and he ain't ready to give that role back. It is Buffalo ball at the 34, and Jimmy Sampson is the running back starter today. And he gets bottled up on his first carry. They'll call it gain of 2. Motioning Mike Dugans here on the left side. DeMarco Lacombo is in. The outside's open. And he collides down to the 17, a 15-yard run. And now Keenan Cleveland enters on first down. They'll throw the screen, and that's a good physical play, stopping the speedy Oscar McNabb. Blitz coming. Pass is caught. Keenan Cleveland hauls it in. Now a tough 3rd down. They need the 6. There's time for Kenyon Traylor. That pass is caught. Touchdown, Oscar McNabb. And the New York native scores the first touchdown in the meeting between these two teams. A nice inside-out move here on the route. And the Bulls lead it 7-0. Both teams entered this game with first-year starting quarterbacks, and neither had an interception. Thomas Calcaterra now throws his first, and this run is bottled up. Running back here on 2nd down is A.J. Wenning. Nice reception made, a little shy of the marker. Syracuse does run the up-tempo offense, and they convert on 3rd down, complete. That is Wenning to the 46-yard line. Here's Calcaterra, downfield, and incomplete. He felt those footsteps coming. From the 46, it's 2nd down. Incomplete again with the coverage from Jamal Harper. And it's 3rd and 10. Buffalo does send pressure. Syracuse handles, and the catch is made shy of the marker, and he couldn't stay in bounds. And Syracuse sends on the punt team. And not a good angled kick. That's going to go out of bounds at the 27. The Bulls take over with Lacombo getting it, and through a tight crease, he's got a tough gain of 8 yards. So Sampson got the first carry of the day. Back in here, and upfield, he looks to cut this out. To the 46, he gains a dozen, coming off the best game of his career. Flipped ahead now, and the freshman has it. It's Ben Van Roten. East to west on the jet sweep pass, first down. Getting all their different playmakers involved, and now a tight end screen. Mike Dugans on the catch and run. Brought down at the 36. They're on the edge of field goal range. Here's Traylor to the outside, finding Blade. That's Sean Blade on the catch, first down, Bulls. Here's Traylor again to the air, now swings this out, and it's complete to Jimmy Sampson. Expect to see him out there a lot more than usual. Blitz coming on third down, handled nicely, and now floated. That is a dangerous pass that could have been picked. Trying to hit Nelly Jarrell and just airmails him. Missed badly. A missed chance for the Orange, but now a field goal try. This is Morgan Grassmanis, the senior, and he keeps it inside the right upright. And it's Bulls 10, Syracuse nothing. Big start here at home for Buffalo. Syracuse trying to find their footing and running upfield. A good run for A.J. Wenning. 3rd and 1. Calcaterra in trouble. He's sacked. And that is Joel Triggs, the fullback and pass rushing specialist, putting the spin move on the left guard. And the Bulls defense has been vastly improved these last 2 games. That is carrying over into the start of this one. And Jimmy Sampson awaits this from the 28 up to the 40. And a good run back gives the Bulls good field position yet again. This one starts. Keenan Cleveland leaps over a defender. He gains 5. A minute 25 to go in the opening quarter. Nice job picking up the pressure. Complete to Dugans. First down. Doing everything right at the moment. Cleveland does enough to slow down the blitzing linebacker. Traylor easily able to make the right pass. At the Syracuse 40. Kenyon Traylor over the middle. A spinning grab. Hauled in by Roger Grimm. Now Sampson returns. This is first down. Traylor gets out of the pocket and takes off inside the 20. Playing coverage that time, giving Traylor all kinds of room to run. Now at the 17, and they get to Jimmy in the backfield. And a flag is down. It's going to be against the Bulls. The Orange choose to back us up to the 27. And Traylor hits Grimm. And they're right back to a 3rd and 12. Would need the 7 for a conversion. Rolling out of the pocket. And Traylor, with limited options, dumps it complete. Second field goal try now. This is Grassmanis on the right hash. And this kick is good. He's 2 for 2. 13-0 Buffalo. Can the Orange offense wake up? Buffalo dominant to start as Wenning has the first down yardage. The up-tempo hasn't given Buffalo many issues so far, but Wenning with another good carry moves the sticks. Near midfield on the sweep. Wenning to the outside with great downfield blocking. 21 on the run. Syracuse in business. Back to the line quickly. Calcaterra fakes. Has an open man. Caught inside the 10. And it's Vi Slaughter. Goal to go. Now movement, and that'll back up Syracuse. 1st and goal at the 9. Wenning off tackle, met, and they're back to the 4. Just cost him a down. On 2nd and goal, the run stuffed. Maybe got a couple. All the big boys are in here. 3rd and goal. Murray doesn't get it. And he's tackled by Leon Edmond, captain of this Buffalo defense, who just recorded his 200th tackle. I'm kind of surprised they're willing to kick it here. 4th and goal from the 1, and they do just get on the scoreboard. Maybe it's a little morale boost there, not seeing the 0 up there any longer. And maybe they trust their defense to settle things down from here, but watch out! The speedster is loose. It's Cleveland to the 38. Buffalo, of course, making defenses defend all 3 of these running backs. And for now, it's Cleveland, this time straight ahead, gaining 8. Rotating out now for Jimmy Sampson. He sweeps and gets first down yardage. A 4-receiver set now. Sampson, good cut, makes a defender miss, and the ball comes out. He lost it on the hit from Kyle Abrams. And Syracuse gets the big takeaway. Let's watch this back again. Looks like it's going to be a big play for Jimmy as he jukes out that first linebacker. But then Abrams delivers the knockout hit. You'll remember Kyle Abrams from a couple years ago, 5-star linebacker from New York. We did try to bring him to Buffalo. Syracuse ball, that is a catch. What a play. To the 41, they hurry things up, and now lose sight of Antoine Gatto. Sacked. Loss of 5. 2:42 on the clock, a low throw from Calcaterra, no good. They're in a tough spot. They would need the 31 for a first down, and Calcaterra goes down. Off the edge. Slot corner, Larry Pan. Another great sequence by this Buffalo defense. They look like a totally different unit these last few games. And they have it again now inside 2 minutes in the first half. As Traylor rolls left and dumps this for Cleveland. He'll take it out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Jimmy Sampson checking in now. Good protection and dropped by Oscar McNabb. A very rare mistake for him. Sets up second down. Traylor tries to squeeze the pass into Jimmy Sampson unsuccessfully. On third down, back to the middle, that's caught. And the ball comes out at the end. Syracuse recovers again. Let's check this out though. Ray Dove, that knee does appear to be down. Buffalo gets it back. Now facing 3rd and 7 from the 40. Again, Deshaun Blade. Move the sticks. Buffalo up to the 22. Another good day through the air for Traylor. Scanning now. Stepping up. He lets it fly. Finding McNabb. Touchdown. Perfectly done on the move. And Buffalo extends a big first half lead over number 1 Syracuse. Just a great-looking play. Outside of the replay being all choppy here, I don't know why it's stuttery, but the Buffalo Bulls now lead this game 20-3. Syracuse shocked by how this is unfolded. 28 seconds to go in the first half, and they're going to keep throwing here, and Calcaterra is picked again. Devontae Carrion, he's got a pick 6. Tried to celebrate there maybe a little too early, but that's a Buffalo touchdown. It's a multi-interception game. Carrion has 3 now on the season. Thomas Calcaterra, no interceptions coming into this game. He's thrown 2. And the Buffalo defense might be back. What do you do down 27-3? They're going to keep throwing it. Calcaterra wide open. And a big pickup as they'd love to at least get in field goal range. 11 seconds remaining. Calcaterra dumps this off. And it's a first down with them spending their final timeout. And they are not going to attempt a 57-yard field goal. Instead, Calcaterra sails a pass, and it's intercepted again. Anthony Titus lays out. What a way to end the half. All Buffalo. 27-3, one of the best halves this team has played in a very long time. We spent the last couple weeks making some tweaks to the defense and finding some things that would work for us. They allowed 20 points in their previous 2 games, and now just 3 allowed here in the first half. And the Bulls offense has played really well at the same time. We continue to get excellent play from Kenyon Traylor. If this score holds, it is really going to shake some things up here in the ACC. This is a loaded conference now with so many teams in the top 25. And Buffalo showing they are one of those top teams. And they get the football to begin the second half as well. DeMarco Lacombo is in. He only carried 2 times in the first half. Here he gains 4. And up 24. You give it to 24. Lacombo barrels through to the 36. Now they bring Treggs in. That's a lot of muscle on 3rd and short. Not many teams have an answer for it. And the second half for Buffalo opens. They go to Lacombo on 4 consecutive plays. Now they are met with a 3rd and 10. And pressure getting through. Lacombo, he makes the catch, but can't get first down yardage. And they'll send on the punt team. We'll see if Syracuse changes some things in the second half. And they block the punt. Recovered by Syracuse. And this will go back. It's a special teams touchdown. And wow, did they need that. Our first punt blocked. Not just of the season, but I believe of the entire series. And Syracuse now gets something to go their way. Just a little momentum shift. They'll try to build upon it now. They'll go for 2. Calcaterra doesn't like what he sees and gets run down by Larry Wheeler. That does return the football to the Buffalo offense. Here is Traylor on the keep. Syracuse all over it. No gain. Trying to mix up the rushing looks, but back to the air on 3rd down. Traylor caught from behind. And there is McCartney, the top pass rusher in the ACC. And they'll send on Fatini Kuhn again. Much better protection. He gets the kick away. Syracuse now down 18 as they take over. And it's Thomas Calcaterra handing off. Here's a good run. That goes out to the 41. More tempo from Syracuse. Off the fake. Calcaterra's got time. Sends this ball deep. And it's intercepted again. Brian Dragosevich, the linebacker way down there. He reels it in. And he took it out of the end zone. Hard to say if they'd say he caught that at the 1 or into the end zone. So sometimes it's safer to just bring it out. But a good tip drill. It's another interception. They've picked off Calcaterra 4 times. This is Cleveland. Syracuse stuffs the run for a loss. 3 receivers in the game from the end zone. Traylor fits it in. That's Grimm. Ball comes out again. Syracuse on it. Is this one truly a fumble? Silence now in UB Stadium. Checking the replay. That ball is out. Another turnover. Syracuse now with a block punt touchdown. Now they get the short field. Edmonds stuffs the run on 1st down. Sweeping. Edmond there again. Trying to get this offense off the field as quickly as they can. Syracuse 3rd down. Calcaterra. End zone. Got it. Touchdown Orange. And we have a brand new ball game suddenly. Turning the tables in the second half. The Orange are fighting back. Now it's only an 11-point game. They open this quarter up 24, and Lacombo gets ahead of steam and a gain of 10. It's no surprise they're trying to establish the run here in the second half. What a run from Lacombo, trucking the defender. He gains 6. They kept him fresh for the second half. Now Traylor, good throw. He gets it to Dugans. Very close play. Syracuse nearly had him for a sack. Now a stretch. Here's a nice stiff arm from Cleveland, and he re-accelerates into the Syracuse secondary. That's a new one from him. Play action, dump for Cleveland, and speeding to the outside. To the 18-yard line, Buffalo trying to get a score to answer. It's Traylor, and he's caught again. Holding on to it in the pocket, Alex McCartney, 2 sacks on the day. On third down, Traylor rolls, and the receivers collided just as he was trying to hit McNabb. So it's Morgan Grassmanis on again. His kick from 35 is good. Buffalo now up 14. They've yet to truly drive the length of the field, though, offensively. Syracuse from the 24, stacked up on the first down run. Calcaterra through the hands of a receiver, and they're met again with third down. Buffalo drops 7, pass caught, and just enough here. Nice play upfield by Vi Slaughter. New set of downs for Calcaterra, and good job staying in bounds. That's Winning. They run a counter. It's Winning for the first down, and he crosses midfield. Could be final play of the quarter now, and slinging outside. Slaughter holds on, and Syracuse has a drive being put together as we take this game into the fourth quarter. And Winning again, big hole, a first down. Approaching 100 yards on the day. Gets the carry, cutting right up the middle. And now over the century mark, it's goal to go. Running from the 3, and just breaking the plane. Touchdown, A.J. Winning. And we have ourselves a ball game. What a comeback being put together by Syracuse. It's now a 7-point game. I think Buffalo has to try doing more now than just run the clock out as Lacombo is stuffed in the backfield. They whiffed on a block. Third down again, pressure getting through. Traylor intercepted! Kyle Abrams! And Traylor has thrown his first pick at an awful time. Syracuse gets another short field. They have put together this comeback in a very unorthodox fashion. Pass was intended for Jimmy Sampson, and Abrams just undercuts it. And they're only now 20 yards away from tying this game. Calcaterra, he's hit! And that's apparently not a fumble. They say the arm was going forward. Handoff Winning, wrapped up Makovica. Very big third down. Calcaterra throwing, and it's incomplete. Tough catch to try and make there with 2 defenders. And they're going to leave the offense out. 4th and 4. Buffalo sends 5, and the conversion is made. Inside the 10, they hurry things up, and they're 9 yards away. They motion out the running back. Calcaterra, he got it! Touchdown, Syracuse! Hester couldn't knock it free. Willie Blunt on the touchdown. We are tied. All the way back from 27-3. Unbelievable comeback for Syracuse, and we still have a lot of time remaining. I really can't believe what we've seen in this second half. It's Keenan Cleveland on the carry, and Syracuse has been great stopping the run. Now to the outside, they have it in space with Grimm, just shy of the marker. Lacombo back in along with Treggs, and this combination gets another 3rd and short taken care of. Sampson in the game now, and it's a draw play into the second level. Met and tackled at the 47. Sampson still in the game, 3rd and 2, and Jimmy off the block of Mike Dugans has a conversion. He's carried now 10 times. Syracuse getting through, and Traylor slips away. Now he takes off and gains 6 when I thought for sure he was going down. 6 minutes to play, a screen. It's McNabb perfectly covered. Syracuse is ready for everything here in the second half. 3rd and 5, quick strike and complete. Sean Blade, another conversion. Good job on this drive converting 3rd downs. They throw a screen. Blade has running room now inside the 10. That is a 32-yard catch and run. Goal to go Buffalo, trying to retake the lead. Counter, Lacombo. Can't move the pile into the end zone. 3rd and goal. Goal line package on. Lacombo, touchdown! Buffalo back in front. The locomotive caps off another drive, and Buffalo leads with 3:36 to play. Can the defense clinch this game? Syracuse has to go 84 yards, and they'll get a good chunk on the first down run with A.J. winning. At the 32, Calcaterra deep in the pocket, wide open near the 50. That's Blunt. And now only 46 yards away. Off play action, no one near him, and dumped again for winning. On 2nd and 2, it's out and complete. Another Syracuse first down. They're making great time. Don't have to be in a rush as Winning again gets good yardage off tackle. We've hit the 2-minute warning. Buffalo trying to prevent these crucial yards. And a great pass from Calcaterra goes over the head of Hester. They have motion, a keeper here, and down goes Calcaterra on the quarterback sweep. 2nd and 9, Winning, good cut, and then met by Jordan. 7 yards out, 3rd and 4, Calcaterra has time. Now throws, and it's caught! Touchdown Syracuse once again! Calcaterra to Anthony Gallagher. And they'll send out the field goal team now, an extra point try, and this game is tied at 37. I really can't believe what this game has evolved into. Buffalo had the game in hand at the half, and here they are now, 46 seconds to go. They're trying to set up a game-winning drive, led by Kenyon Traylor, who scrambles up to the 37. That's a 12-yard run. Traylor back to pass. Good downfield coverage. He takes off again and slides after a 7-yard gain. Buffalo spends their first timeout, 25 seconds to go. Just trying to get in field goal range. He gets it away, converting a 3rd down. It's Dugans. Huge catch. 15 seconds left. Throw is complete. That's Cleveland. Timeouts. 1 remaining, 10 seconds to go. They're at the Syracuse 42, and they beat the blitz. Lacombo out of bounds. From here, it's a 53-yard field goal into the wind. They'd like to get closer, but there's only 6 seconds remaining. They go empty, throw quick, and Dugans takes them ahead to the 29. And they are going to attempt a last-second game-winning field goal. It's now all up to kicker Morgan Grassmanis. He gets it away, and the kick is good! Buffalo takes down number 1 Syracuse. What a way to kick this rivalry off. 2 of the 3 FBS Division I teams in the state of New York just played one of the best games we'll see all season. Buffalo wins 40-37, an absolute instant classic in the Buffalo Dynasty. That game was insane. I'm not sure if I'm more surprised about being up 27-3 at the half, or the fact that they came back with a block punt, multiple forced fumbles, the interception. They put together a couple long touchdown drives, but their offense didn't have to do all the heavy lifting, and I was not sure how this one was going to end with how they fought back. And how did you all feel with that coming down to a field goal from Morgan Grassmanis? They nearly blocked that field goal as well. I don't think I've seen a blocked punt all year. And despite that, I was actually thinking like, oh, I'm going to call the shield punt formation. I think it'll protect against the block better. Didn't really seem to do that. But we score the big win, not just against Syracuse, but also in recruiting. David Hutton commits to the university at Buffalo. If we didn't win this game, he would be going to West Virginia on a visit next week, and they would wrap things up. I'm pretty certain that winning this game won that battle. It moves us to number 14. Syracuse down to 7 because it was a close loss, not a blowout loss. And now the North Coast is wide open. That was an amazing game. They have a great team, and I can't wait to battle with them once again. Here is a look at our big recruiting wins this week. The number 2 prospect and top interior defensive lineman David Hutton commits to Buffalo, and we get a game-wrecking caliber player in the middle with great finesse moves, run-stopping upside, and strength. He is the total package, and I can't wait to get him here. We also got 2 cornerbacks now. Remember, we lost 2 earlier in battles to Syracuse. Now we get 3-star gem Ramon Good and Kyle Rodenhauser. And those will be our big secondary additions this year, along with safety Tommy Brantley, who I'm pretty excited about with his run-stopping skill set. I think he'll be a do-it-all player. And right now, our recruiting class ranks 1 ahead of Syracuse. Our next game is going to be against Virginia, and we'll try to keep up this momentum that's led us to 3 consecutive wins in one of the most unforgettable games of the Dynasty. When they were storming back, did you think we were going to pull that one off? We've gotten a lot better in these last few weeks. The defense overall is playing better. I haven't made any slider changes, and there hasn't been a patch in 2 months. Hopefully there aren't any more updates. I think the big difference has been playing Spencer Jordan and Devontae Carrion more, and Carrion's been playing out of his mind, getting 3 interceptions, 2 of them in today's game. I love where he's at. But come on, you gotta show some love to the game-winning kicker. We've had a tumultuous kicking season for really the second half of last year and the first part of this season. But since Grassmanis was benched for a week and come back, he's only missed a long-range kick and otherwise is 10 for his last 11, including the game winner. Thanks for watching the Buffalo Dynasty today, everybody. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you all in the next episode here in the Buffalo Bulls Dynasty.